Today we are going to learn how to create an Angular application. So in this video, I'm going to cover all the software that you need installed in order to create an Angular application. And right after this video, I'm going to have another video which explains all the files and how an Angular application is basically set up. So let's get started. So first off, what is Angular? Angular is a JavaScript framework which is used to create either a web application or a mobile application, and Angular is available as a Node package. So if you guys are not familiar with Node packages, Node package is basically like a JavaScript and HTML package that is readily available for you guys, so that you guys can start developing your web applications easily. So in order to use that, you need to have the npm, which stands for Node Package Manager, and also you need to have Node installed on your system. So before we do that, let's just quickly head over to the Angular CLI homepage. So download Angular CLI, and the first link will take you to the homepage. And as you can see here, the command for downloading Angular CLI is npm install -g. So npm refers to the Node Package Manager, and as I said earlier, you need to have the Node and the npm package manager installed on your system. So let's go over to the Node.js homepage. Yes, so if you come here, you'll have two versions available, the LTS and the current version. So LTS is a long-term support. So this means that Node is going to support this particular version for a longer time than the other version. So this is the latest current version. So this will always be higher than LTS because it'll have all the latest features. So if you guys are learning this for an enterprise scale application, then I would suggest that you go with LTS version because that would have a higher support. So you guys can come over here and then download the version that you want. So I'm going to download this version, which I already have downloaded because I already have it installed on my system. So once that's downloaded, you guys can just go over that and then install it. You can install it to any location, it does not matter. And npm comes bundled with a Node, so you don't have to you don't have to install that separately. So once you're done with this installation, then you can head over to the Angular homepage and you can just run this particular command. So how do you run this command? So if you guys are not used to it, you run npm commands on your command prompt. You open up your command prompt and then you just run that particular command. So npm, so we are telling npm to install this particular package, and we are specifying it to be installed globally. So when we install this package globally, Angular CLI will be available throughout our computer. So once you're done with this installation, I'm not going to do it because I already have it installed. So once you're done with this installation, you will have your Angular CLI available to you. So before you do this installation, or if you're facing any problems while you're installing this, one tip would be you can check for your version of the Node and npm just to make sure that it's installed properly on your system. So if Node was installed properly on your system, you should be getting a version number here, just like mine. And even for npm, if you follow the same command. Yeah. So once you install Angular CLI, you get the ng command available. So ng is for Angular, like different commands for Angular, and you even have a version for ng as well. So once you successfully install your Angular CLI, you should be seeing this screen, and that's it. So let's get started. So open up the folder that you want to create your app in. So I'm going to be creating my Angular application in this particular folder. So one pro tip for you guys is that you need the folder that you're going to create. You can just have it open and then just type in cmd into the file explorer. So this would open up the command prompt in that particular location. So here what you would do next is you would use the ngnew command, ngnew, and the name of the app that you're going to create. I'm going to name my app the sample app. So once you click enter, Angular would start creating your application. So what it's doing right now is that it's creating an Angular application with all of the best practices already installed. So you will have a basic app which can be run and has a basic HTML template. So this is going to take a while, so I might skip over this part in the video. Alright, so we're done with the installation, and if you go to that particular folder, you can see that we have another folder created with the name of the application that we gave. And once that is done, you can move into the app, and then right now, so if you want to run the application right now, you can just do the ng-serve command. So this would actually start building the application, and you should be seeing an app open up. Okay, all right, so we it won't open up on your browser right now. You have to manually copy and paste this URL over here, which I'll show you in a minute. So it's done compiling, and once you get this compile successfully message, you can just head over to your browser and then just go to that particular URL. And yeah, so this is the application that you just started. So we have your application, your project's name over here. And so this is just a basic template that Angular gives you just so that you can get started debugging the code and just to get to know like how it works. So we're going to be covering what each file in this application is going to do, and we are also going to be covering how this whole application runs in the next video. So one more tip, so how do you can stop the application by pressing Ctrl C. So the tip was that if instead of ng-serve, if you add in a -o, it opens up the URL for you, so you don't have to manually copy and paste that URL and then open it up. So once it's done compiling the app, it will just load up your application. There you have it. Alright guys, see you in the next video. Thank you.